In the previous lessons, we looked at class and educational attainment. Now we're going to look at ethnicity and educational attainment. We're going to record some evidence on this topic. Minorities, population, African, Afro-Caribbean, Asian, Indian, Pakistani, Bengali, Chinese, class, and a self-fulfilling prophecy are the key words. So let's crack straight on. So ethnicity means the ethnic group you belong to. It is not just skin colour, it's not race, it is culture, language, values, norms as well. For example, there are many different types of Asian people, Indian, Pakistani, Bengali, and they're all different. Africans and Afro-Caribbeans are genetically the same, but ethnically very different. So, let's look at this chart here, shall we? Kids getting 5 A stars to C, including English and Maths, 2013-14. Have a look at the chart. That's the average, 56.6. You've got British Chinese kids, 74.4, British Indian kids, 72.9, Black Caribbean, 47, Irish travellers, 14, Pakistani, 51.4, Black African, 56.8. So these different ethnic groups achieve different GCSE grades in the UK. Let's clear one thing up. Chinese and Indian people are not more intelligent than any other groups. White working class boys are not stupider than any other groups. Afro-Caribbean people are not less intelligent than other groups. It's not measuring that. Something else is going on. So the figures show that the different ethnic groups have different educational attainment. Remember what educational attainment means, the grade you get. In sociology, you want to know why. And the answers are not straightforward. There's many different ideas as to why it might be. Let's explore them. To some sociologists, it's all about straightforward racism. Racism by schools and by teachers. Putting non-white kids in bottom set and holding them back that way. So there is some evidence for this. If you talk to particularly black people who came to Britain in the 70s, they'll tell you that teachers would say things like that to them. Does it wash off? That sort of stuff, expecting black kids to be stupid. So it could be an example of straightforward racism on behalf of teachers and schools. Or it could be culture. Remember, culture is made up of values and norms. If you think about values, some cultures value education much more highly than others. If we go back to the chart for a second, that's the main thing we think about Chinese and Indian kids doing really well at school, is because they work really hard. They're in their culture. They value education extraordinarily highly. You've probably seen documentaries about Chinese kids going home from school, and when they get home, their mum's got 4 hours worth of homework arranged for them in advance. That's the difference, we think. That cultures, they get high status, good grades. And it could be the other way around, in fact. There's an argument that amongst Afro-Caribbean boys, the problem is they have a subculture that does not value learning education, and that's perhaps why they do badly in school. Now, an anti-intellectual subculture is the argument there. It could be a self-fulfilling prophecy, which we'll look at more next lesson. If the teachers expect the black kids to do badly, they'll do badly. If the teachers expect the Indian kids to work hard and do well, they'll work hard and do well. It could be that. Or it could be class. It could be class in disguise. If you look at this chart here again, it could be the Chinese and the Indian kids are middle class. When they arrive in this country, their families have a middle class background in their countries. After the Afro-Caribbean kids, it could be that they are from a working class background. It might be nothing to do with their ethnicity. So what type of sociologist would say ethnicity is a red herring? It's not true. Well, of course it's Marxist. They'd say it's class. It's class in disguise.